Today I want to talk about Russell Westbrook and the way he uses communication to help the young Washington Wizards team be as good as they are supposed to be. Okay, so the first play I want to bring up, the Lakers have a transition opportunity. Russell Westbrook is currently matched up on LeBron James. So as we go into the play, LeBron James dribbles it to the right side and he ends up getting Raul Neto on him, which is not his man and completely a mismatch. Raul Neto is like 6 feet tall, probably like 180 pounds. Russell Westbrook has this in mind, so he is matched up on Markieff Morris inside the paint. So he tells Raul Neto, which basically means that if Raul Neto is able to force him to his right side, Russell Westbrook has his help, and that if he's able to force him to his right side, he can double, or Russell Westbrook telling him that he's on his right side means that he has help, which for the Lakers, this is a mismatch. Obviously, LeBron James is like 270 pounds, Raul Neto is like 6 feet tall. Now, him saying that forces LeBron into a situation where LeBron, all of his teammates are on the left side of the floor away from him. He's gonna have to do a skip pass, and there is multiple Wizards defenders waiting to get the steal. So as we play, LeBron sees all of his teammates on the other side of the floor, and Russell Westbrook is coming with the double, so he has to throw a terrible pass up to THT, barely gets there. They have to cycle it all the way around. They end up getting kind of an open shot, but LeBron James ends up missing it. If Russell Westbrook does not come and tell Raul Neto that he has his help, and if he does not come and help, LeBron James gets probably an easy bucket because Raul Neto is very small. LeBron James is basically a post player, so he could have took advantage of that opportunity if he wanted to. Russell Westbrook saw the opportunity. Lakers were trying to do an isolation and they moved other players to one side of the floor, and Russell Westbrook saw the opportunity to bring a double, and he was able to force LeBron to taking a shot that he did not want to. Now here's another play I want to bring up. Russell Westbrook again matched up on LeBron James. Taylor Horton-Tucker brings a screen up and then they get a switch. So now it's Avdija on LeBron James. Avdija is a young player but kind of undersized to be dealing with LeBron James. Westbrook notices this and he tells Avdija that he's on his right side. Now not only does that alert Avdija, it alerts LeBron, and so LeBron has to see that, okay, he's bringing a double on the baseline the one way I was going to go, and there's help in the middle, so now he has to pass the ball. Basically, LeBron has been forced into a situation that he does not want to be. He had a mismatch, and Russell Westbrook made him have to do something different. Now, not only that, the Wizards have all of his passes covered. If LeBron tries to throw a quarter cross-court pass to Markieff Morris or THT, it's gonna get stolen. Raul Neto also has his first pass covered up, so the only option he really has is to make this pass across the floor. Now, not only was this good for getting Avdija off of LeBron, it gives Russell Westbrook the opportunity to go back to his man as the Wizards do a rotation. The primary goal of this was to get the ball out of LeBron's hands. Now the Lakers did end up scoring, but LeBron was not able to take advantage of the mismatch, and Russell Westbrook executed it flawlessly. Now here's another play I want to bring up. 3-point game, 38 seconds left. Lakers had the ball. Rui Hachimura is matched up against LeBron James. Now Rui Hachimura is a young player, and his instincts could take him the wrong way on this play. He has one of the GOATs. He's guarding one of the GOATs right now, so he has to have his wits about him. Russell Westbrook notices that Rui Hachimura is playing solid defense right here. But if you know LeBron James and you watch his games, you know that this is a step back moment right here. You know he's going to do a step back, and Russell Westbrook recognizes it as well. He tells him to get up, knowing that LeBron James needs a 3 right here to tie the game, and that it's most likely going to be a step back. So tells him to get up, as in get closer to LeBron James, so that he's not able to shoot a 3 comfortably With the step back, you gain space, but if you're closer to the body of the player, the step back is not able to completely render the defender defenseless. They can still get up on him. So as we can see the play, he gets up closer, affects LeBron James' shot in a way to where he's not even close to making it. Beautiful read by Russell Westbrook. Now here's the last play I wanted to bring up. 2-point game. Wizards are up in OT. Wizards are basically anticipating that LeBron James is going to take this shot right here. They have Davis Bertans, who's not an excellent defender. I'd say he's probably average. Rui Hachimura was switched off of him by his screens. So right here, they're basically telling Rui to go double. And LeBron is trying to make a move on Bertans to where he can get to the paint, or he can probably do a step back, right? So boom, he has basically an ISO against him. All the shooters are on the opposite side. Wizards can't help because LeBron will throw a pass. He's just trying to wait and see what move he can do. So Russell Westbrook right here, he points, but not only does he point, he tells Rui, tells him to go and double. LeBron James is in the baseline. He's in the corner. There's no way he can get out of this. Perfect call by Russell Westbrook to go tell Rui Hachimura to double right here. He's in the corner. He's on the baseline. He's in between a rock and a hard place right now. Rui Hachimura goes and he uses his length to affect LeBron in a way to where he can't abuse Davis Bertans with his offensive skill. Russell Westbrook makes a beautiful call telling Hachimura to go and double, and LeBron has to throw up a terrible pass that leads to a turnover and ultimately gives the Wizards another possession, and they go on to win this game. This shows that Russell Westbrook is a great leader and more importantly uses his communication the correct way.